Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we are back to the cutting edge content of Duel Links, the latest stuff. Now, during May, I missed 2 boxes. Unbelievable. Konami released 2 boxes in the course of 1 box. It's probably because this main box really just touched a bunch of older archetypes. It didn't really have a good new archetype or anything like that, so it probably wasn't very popular. But what we're starting with today is Dark World. Love Dark World. Love when it gets support. It's one of the very first archetypes I committed to early on. Very, very early in Duel Links, when Snow was brand new, and Lightning and things like that. I thought Cerulean Rainbow was going to be the best thing in the game and had searches. I thought this was it. This was the best archetype we'd ever see. And I went all in on it very early when I was super free to play. So I've been invested in it ever since, and here we are with our latest leg of support. We got Grapha, guys. Grapha will destroy a card when he's discarded. Now, we've already had Dark World monsters that do that. I don't remember its name. It's around here somewhere, though. One of these boys. Where are you? This boy, our gorilla, Khaki. He does the same thing. He actually only targets a monster now that I'm looking at it. This boy, you can target any card on the field. Destroy it. That's when he's discarded. It's a 2700, 1800 monster. Now, when it's in the graveyard, you can return a Dark World monster from the field to your hand and special summon him. So you usually get it out on the field after you use his discard to destroy a card. So he's a very good boss monster. We're pretty much just focusing on him, keeping it very streamlined to 20 cards. Snow is always going to be core. The new card is Beige, or however you would say that, Beige. The Vanguard. Usually don't use this monster at all in any of the Dark Worlds I've made, but now he's super useful, just getting a body on the field to get out Graphas or to do the brand new Xyz element, guys. So having Xyz in Dark Worlds really makes a difference too. We have Sins, we have first turn Utopias, first turn Cowboys. Works out really great for Dark World. Goes a long way. We're using Sphere Kuriboh, also goes a super long way. Not only being defensive, which this deck definitely needs, but making it so Gates of Dark World is live. It needs a Fiend monster in the graveyard to be live, so Sphere Kuriboh is very important. Also can use it for a charge into a Dark World in a pinch if you need to summon a Sphere Kuriboh. You'll definitely see that in the replays. So I'm actually pretty happy where Dark Worlds are at right now. They're still not even like a good rogue deck, but I feel very close. They feel very, very close to being able to put up a good enough first turn. A Utopia with some Kuriboh's first turn is pretty good. The question is Grapha a good enough follow-up to really end a duel? It's not a Cerulean Rainbow, so it's not quite the same, but still getting there nonetheless. But boy, is it an expensive archetype. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are versus an Arcana on a win streak. Going first, he's 4 win streak, and we're going first. I need to change my sleeve and mat. I'm using Mew May still, how dare me. So we use the Dark World dealings. He throws away a Crystal Seer. We throw away a Vanguard and a normal summon a Snow. That's a first turn Cowboy, guys. We're gonna discard 1, so we have 1 in our graveyard for sure for Gates of the Dark World next turn. And we have a 2400 defense on the field. So facing a Dark Magician, he's searching a Dark Magical Circle. Plays the Dark Magical Circle and sets what's likely a navigation. Not a huge deal. We're gonna flip our Cowboy to attack and use his effect. Use our gates, banish a beige, draw into a Grapha. Then we search a charge into the Dark World. We use the charge in the Dark World, summon Light. That throws away the Grapha. We target the Dark Magical Circle, so his navigation is pretty much harmless. He is summoning the red Dark Magician. I do like this Dark Magician the most out of any of them. Summons them in defense though, so really easy for us. I don't even have to lose a monster. Well, I guess it saves them 500 damage actually. But remember, Cowboy can swing over him at 2500. Then Grapha can swing over the illusion. And then that normal summon Snow I snuck in there can swing over the Magician's Rod. Now look at that top deck. He top decked an Oracle. Good thing we had a Sphere Boy, because we would have took some damage. He doubles his attack when fighting Dark. Would have been a nightmare. Here he does not double his defense, but when he's destroyed, he's gonna special summon a Dark Magician. So that's gonna stop our other attacks, and the duel goes on. Okay, he's gonna normal summon a Lemon Magician Girl, and then he's gonna Econ take my Grapha to destroy 2. Really bad play, because it's like, then you're gonna lose your Dark Magician anyway. You're probably better off with the Lemon, just doing the Lemon as a set. But he's gonna do his own thing. We're gonna hit him with the Lightning. Or no, we drew into the Lightning. Sorry, we just discarded with our Gate, threw away Grapha, destroyed his Dark Magician, and then 2 easy swings of big 3k monsters. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. We're in the Grand Tournament Preliminary. Jumped right out of May into some tournament play. So I believe it said we're going second. This deck definitely wants to go second. We're fighting Cyber Harpy. So if we went first, we would likely have lost this duel, but Sphere Kuriboh goes a really long way in protecting us from this deck in particular, because she'd be able to return any other form of defense. So having it in our hand really helps us out versus the Harpy matchups. So we have a Grapha. We're going Dark World Dealings. We're going to throw the Grapha away. That already destroys the boss monster. We're going to Dark World Dealings again. We throw away our Snow. We're going to search a Beige Vanguard. Now we can use our Gates of the Dark World. Banish the Snow, throw away the Beige. Beige is out. Beige is back to the hands. Grapha's out. Normal summon the Beige. Haven't even used our normal summon yet, boys. And that's how you hit him. For lethal, it would be, but he's got a Boxer Veil, so we gotta wait another turn. Only 2 cards in our boy's hand. He's gonna use Harpy's Last Will. Now, one important thing you'll want to notice, he only has 1 more card in his extra deck. What on earth? How do you only have 2 cards in your extra deck? You're running an Xyz deck. You have the full 4 Xyz pool. You get more than 2 just from characters, just from unlocking characters. But he's got a Kochi Dragon, so this guy runs a Cyber / Harpy Lady and a Kochi Dragon, but he gets hit with a Sphere Boy, so Beige can swing over his 1300 defense. He's got a Regeki Break. I knew it was a Regeki Break because he threw away a Karma Cut with Dark World Dealings earlier, so I'm like, okay, it has to be something even as good as Karma Cut, and it was Regeki Break. But we still get to hit him with our Snow. Next turn would be lethal, but it's his turn. Sets a card. Now we top deck a Dark World Dealings. Now we're going to use that Dark World Dealings, throw away a Grapha, destroy his back row. It was a bluff Lightning Vortex anyway. Normal summon that Vanguard back out. That's another Grapha. 2 Graphas, a Snow, easy lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going second. We're on a little 2-win streak with the deck. So we're starting with a Charge, a Beige, and a Lightning. We got a Grapha. He sets a back row and plays a Chocolate Magician Girl after throwing away a Dark Illusion. Seeing a weird amount of Dark Magician while making these. So we throw away a Grapha with a Lightning. He was not able to chain his Magician's Navigation to the Lightning, which is lucky for us, because if you chain to Lightning, and Lightning does not destroy the card, you do not get the discard, because it's not a cost, it is the effect. So the effect must go off. So if he chains to it, we wouldn't get to discard. If he didn't chain to it, we got to discard the Grapha. We got to get rid of that very sticky, very pesky Chocolate Magician Girl. That brings our Grapha out from a special summon Beige. Then we normal summon the Beige. And then we hit him for a nice and quick, easy lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Paya named Guy Thunder versus THUNDERSTUD. We're on a 3-win streak. We need to change my save map. He's using Holy Guard. We got 2 Beige, and we got Snow, and we got Grapha, but we got nothing to really do with them. So our opponent sets also, now we have 2 Snow, so we're gonna normal summon the Snow. He's gonna immediately Karma Cut us. Pretty crazy. Threw away some sort of zombie, so it's probably some sort of zombie floater under there, but it is a different effect monster. Ghost Rick Skeleton, which banishes 2. Here we banished a Gate and a Snow. Top deck a Dark World Duel Links, throw away a Snow, draw into a Grapha. I don't really need that Grapha. We're gonna search a Lightning. Now with Lightning I like to hit the monster, and we're gonna for sure get Lightning's effect to go off. Then we can use Grapha's effect to destroy the back row. Here he throws away a Drowning Mirror Force to negate my Grapha. So I'm like, okay, that card must be pretty amazing to be here, be protected by throwing away a Drowning Mirror Force and using a Divine Wrath, all to protect that one card. And I'm actually just noticing this guy is also using Ojama Sleeves. Well, I'm using Ojama Sleeves. His name's Guy Thunder and THUNDERSTUD. Pretty doppelgangy, if you ask me. So anyway, we get to return that Beige with our Grapha. Grapha's out now. Then we have another Beige, and that back row is nothing. So, why did you protect it? Probably nothing else to do. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Primo going first. Look at all these first turn wins with Dark Worlds, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Once you're conquering the first turn with Dark World, you're really going off. So we're going to use Dark World Duel Links, throw away our Beige. We top deck a Grapha. We're going to do another Dark World Duel Links, throw away that Grapha. Then we're going to bring that Grapha out through the Beige, and we have a Sphere Boy to protect him. So that's about as good as the first turn gets, and that's actually a really good first turn versus 6 Samurai. So here he's going to use his Enchi and not return me with its effect, which I'm pretty sure he could have used his effect. No, you got to banish 2, so he couldn't have. Here he's going with Heroic Champion Excalibur, who bumps up to 4k after he sets 3, but we're sitting on Sphere Kuriboh. Super important for this deck. This is why this deck is so expensive. Now we go with Dark World Lightning. We hit the middle. That lets us banish our Beige. He special summons once we banish. Hit the champion, no delays even. We hit him for 1600. So we got 2 cards, one of them's a United. So that means he only has 1 more. It's a Fuma. So attack position Fuma, that means he has a dual wield for sure. So we don't want to do an Xyz. He's not going to let us do an Xyz anyway with a Floodgate. But you wouldn't want to do the Xyz anyway because you know the dual wield is there. So he stops us from even destroying his own Fuma, but he's going to use this own skill to destroy his own Fuma. So he gets Spark Breaker, destroy your own card once per turn, I think. Yeah, something like that. Destroy that, it's a monster, not even own card. So he destroys Fuma, goes into Legendary 6, that gives him 2 on his United, he draws, goes into a Keyzon, goes into a Malevolent Sin. He's gonna be very generous and banish my Snow. That undoes the effects of Floodgate once she comes back, so there's more help really. So we top deck another Snow, we use our charge into the Dark World, special summon a Sphere Kuriboh to throw away our Grapha and destroy that Malevolent Sin immediately. So I clog the field a bit with our Sphere Kuriboh to do it. And then we normal summon a Beige, special summon our Grapha. He's gonna hit us with the Book of Moon, but we're gonna hit him with that 1700 from Snow. Still he's at 700, or he would be if he didn't use a Box or Veil. So all his cards are on the field, 2400 life points. I'm feeling pretty good about it. He does not get a monster to do another Xyz, so we're off really well. We flip up our Grapha, we're gonna Dark World Duel Links. He has to discard whatever he draws, while we discard a Snow and our boy Scoops. So yeah, once you're winning in the first turn with Dark Worlds, guys, that's a very good step in the right direction for Dark Worlds. It does not mean like invest in this deck from scratch. This is one of the most expensive archetypes in all of Duel Links, and it's like, it's not even rogue status, guys. It's really taking a lot of work, endless work for Dark Worlds to get good, and there's still never really have been even breaking into the meta, so I do not suggest digging for them. I'm already pot committed, but yeah, they're still fun. I still love them. I'll still one day hope they can break the meta, but I don't see it. They're the best they've ever been, but I still don't see it anytime soon. So thanks for watching, guys.